armed robber set ablaze with his gun in Onitsha. One of the two main robber gang that has been terrorizing residents, passers-by, and traders within Upper Iweka axis, Onitsha, Anambra State, was in the early morning of last Tuesday set ablaze with a gun he used to rob. This paper gathered that the gang robbed passers-by and occupants of a car during traffic gridlock along Onitsha Owerri Road at about 7:30 a.m. adjacent to Obodoku Onitsha Owerri Road junction. According to a newspaper vendor who pleaded anonymity, I saw it happen. There were two boys that robbed passers-by and people in the car. One of them was holding a gun. It was the traffic gridlock that caused the robbers because the road is in a deplorable condition, forcing drivers who ply the road to slow down when they approach the bad portion of the road. So, as the two armed robbers were robbing the occupant of a car at a gunpoint, one of the occupants raised an alarm at which the robbers took to their heels. They were, however, pursued immediately by the mob that got attracted by the shout and cry. As they were being chased, one was caught while the others escaped. The arrested one was searched and a gun was found in his waist, which prompted the mob to set him ablaze alive with his gun. According to the vendor, used tires were gathered and hung to his neck before setting him ablaze. The incident reportedly resulted in heavy traffic gridlock, which lasted for hours. In a related development, another armed robber was reportedly set ablaze same day at Tarzan Junction, Mpo, along the Onitsha-Enugu Expressway. He was said to have also robbed passers-by at gunpoint with his gang members who escaped unhurt. Now, when one has to trace this condition, you will ask yourself a question: what is the cause of armed robbery? Or why would a normal human being would not find something good to do and then started indulging himself in robbery? You know, all of these questions will be channeled to unemployment, no job opportunity, nothing to do. That is what some people will tell you. Yes, on their part, they may be very right for saying so, because the federal government, the state government, and the local government has failed the people by providing job opportunity for the youths. Instead, all the people that occupy the position in government will employ their brothers, their sisters, their family members as a whole, whereby somebody who does not have somebody in the government will be left with nothing. That is the Nigerian system. Or even though you are schooled, a graduate, hold your certificate, you will be asked to bring money before the employment will be delivered to you. That is Nigeria's system. Corruption and bribing has eaten deep into the Nigerians' bone marrow. So, what is the way out? The government of the nation never thought of it. That is one. Then, secondly, the fact that there is no job does not mean one should indulge himself in robbery. Now, over the years, people has been employing job for themselves. That means self-employment is there as far as one go to school. Even those who does not go to school can employ themselves, can have something to do. Nobody that does not have what to do. Now, if I may ask this young man who has involved himself in robbery, he will tell you it's because he has nothing to do. Now, what are we going to say about a truck pusher? What are we going to say about a shoemaker? What are we going to say about a woman who is selling akara on the roadside? What are we going to say about some persons who are hawking pure water? What are we going to say about some persons who are shoe shiners? What are we going to do about some persons that will go and do daily job? What are we going to say about some persons who are bricklayers? And what have you? I think there is something to do. These young people just want to indulge themselves in that system. And the reason why they will not want to do this mega and mint job is that they will say the money is too small. And so they are looking for millions and billions within an hour. You know that if they rob at a spot, it's not small money they are going to cater and take home. That is why some of them does not want to do job that will bring them 500 naira or 3,000 naira a day. But there are some persons who has been doing such a job, collecting 3,000 naira per day, 2,000, they have been living and there is no problem. Why will a man wake up and look at the condition of this country and want to earn billions of naira a day? It's not possible. So some of them has been carried away with money. They want to be rich overnight. That is why you see some youth involve themselves in ritualists, in kidnapping, in stealing, and what have you. Because they believe that if you kidnap one man and you will ask him to pay billions of naira, failure to pay it will cause the man to be shot. So there are so many reasons what people think. But I thought that they said contentment is a great gain. If one is contented with what he have, as he continue to push and pray, one day God will bless him and the person will become rich. Again, if you want to dig deep into Nigeria's situation, why some persons indulge themselves in so many things, we cannot finish it today. Because the government and does not help matters. And on the other side, some people has given chances to the devil to use them. What are we going to talk about? Some people that are rich, they still indulge themselves in bad activities. So it's only God that can answer some questions.